Liam, it's so lovely to meet you. So tell us a little bit about IMRAM.
It's an old Irish word, and in modern Irish it's gumra, which kind of means rowing. And it means it's like the Brendan voyage. You're going out on a voyage of discovery. You're going out to discover new territory. So our message to our audience is that Irish language literature is dynamic, it's alive, and why don't you join us? Why don't you jump on the boat with us?
So this is its 11th year.
Yeah, IMRAM was founded back in 2004, and at the time I noticed that there really weren't that many Irish language events. There wasn't a platform for Irish language writers.
Nah. Being a creature. Well, the book Sasquatch is the world life seen through the eyes of the Sasquatch, Bigfoot.
And we thought it would be a wonderful idea to invite students in the DIT to face the challenge of creating amazing posters and images, using different kinds of typography, both old and new, to create huge posters that we would have throughout the city. Again, to give the Irish language and its literature a serious physical presence.
This poem is called Dershe and Inyogastach. When he looked in the window, what did the Sasquatch see? Hunnigan Sasquatch nach in a he.
So you made this poster and it's all inspired by Gabriel Rosenstock's poem. So why did you decide to use the word nach?
Nyak is essentially translated as the word creature. And from the Sasquatch's perspective, looking through the window, he doesn't know whether it's a human or a creature. There's a kind of a duality there.
Did you find then, so when you were doing all your research, you're like, there's so much more to the language than you initially thought?
Yeah, definitely. Just even honing in on one word like that, like reading that in an English sense, it reads niche. Reading it in an Irish sense, it's nyach. It's got so much character to it.
Just like the way you focused in on a word and changed it into like a visual display, I'm going to ask you now to help me turn it into an oral display. And I'm going to ask you to say the word skris for me as kind of a mantra as I say the remaining parts of the poem. Skris, 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 skriseranor, skriseriesh.
Rob, you took inspiration from Seamus's poem. So what's the name of the poem?
Gui, I think it's pronounced.
And why did you do it in this style?
Even reading it before I knew the translation, it's quite similar to kind of punk poetry and punk lyrics from the 80s, and that kind of was my inspiration for the entire thing.
We mix up music and poetry. We've got Bob Marley in Irish this year with Liam O'Meara, Bragg, Reggae Band from Belfast, Natty Wheeler from the Whalers. We've got 3 women from Africa who have absolutely no problem whatsoever about the challenge of learning Bob Marley in Irish within a couple of days and getting up and singing it on Friday night. This is a myth that there's some kind of idea of a Gaelic ghetto. It does not exist, Irish speakers are human beings like everybody else, and we take part in an international culture like everybody else.
And are you looking forward to seeing it massive all over Dublin?
It's going to be weird, yeah, but it'll be my first published piece, I suppose, so looking forward to it, yeah.